I hate myself.
Anywho, I'm here today with Drogon, the bearded dragon. This is my baby child. It was my very first baby child. I bought him in January. Anyway, this is our first guest in this video. There will be more. Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it. But I'm Sam, in case you didn't know. I am currently in my bedroom. I'm not wearing any pants. Relatable. Cursing is for sinner. Anyway, relatable. I look like trash, and that leads us in to our first topic. So, today, what it's like being a teenager. I'm 16 years old, just turned 16 in September. It is still September, oh my god. Anyway, I turned 16 at the beginning of September. Sorry, my hair is kind of getting in his eye. Her eye, I don't really know at this point. But anyway, I'm 16. I look ugly as fuck. And that brings us into our first topic of conversation. That didn't make any sense. Anywho, being a teenager means worrying about your appearance. No matter who it is, no matter like what range of teen they're in. This is me editing this in bed at night. And this made no sense, but basically what I meant by it is the range being like 13 to 19. Okay, thanks, bye. We all worry about what we look like. I almost think like the moment we turn like 13, like we hit that age where it's like, oh, I look ugly. Like, the fuck? And I think we all think we look ugly, like at one point in our lives. Even if we like might not be. Like, you could be the most attractive person in the world and you'd still be like. But, yeah, we like all think that. And it's like so bad. But like, you can't help it. Like, sometimes shit just happens. And like,
I look like a little boy right now.
Because I'm at the. Ugh. Sorry. Anywho, but like, we all have like self-deprecating thoughts about ourselves, and like, it's not fun. Like, it sucks a lot. But like, having to walk into school every day and be like,
oh, I wonder what like this person will think about me, or like, I wonder if I look good.
you know, and then like, there's the like the body issues, like they leaked into our generation, like body confidence issues. We claim we don't have them anymore, but we do, okay? Okay, you're slipping. Back to the conversation. We still have freaking like self-confidence issues. Like, you can claim to be like,
oh my god, I'm so attractive, oh my god, everybody loves me, oh my god.
But like, on the inside, deep down, you're thinking, even if it's just like one person, you're like, I wonder if they think I look good today. Or like something along those lines. But like, I don't know, it's really frustrating thinking that you're unattractive, like a lot. Like, me as a person, like personally, I'm not the skinniest girl around. But like, I try to look decent all the time, but like, I'll still have certain moments when I'm like,
Maybe not.
and like, it's annoying, it's frustrating, but that's your main thought as a teen, is how you look to the outside world, which is annoying. But it's whatever. Anyway, this will kind of lead us into our next topic, but I need to go grab another animal. Okay, next pet. This is Noodle the corn snake. She's a beauty. I just got her recently, but I'm gonna be paying a lot of attention to her because she's a lot more struggling. She's a lot more of a struggle to hold than Drogon, who just sits on me. But next topic, self-confidence was our last issue, and how we always flip and think about it, and this issue kind of leads into that. So that's like not the only thing we're always thinking about, and we're literally always Hi, it's me again, And in case you keep wondering what all these sound effects are, I am such a freaking sinner for cussing so much. Oh my goodness. Thinking about something that's like serious as hell. But like we have a lot to do. Like adults mainly don't realize it. But like we're busier than they are. But like we're always thinking of, okay, as a teenage girl, this might not be the case with boys, but we're always freaking thinking about guys or girls, whatever your sexual preference may be, but like, and what they think about us. Maybe not all of this. This might not be the case for every teenage girl, but like for me at least, since high school has started, there's always been a guy that I've been thinking about. And like, it's annoying. It's very annoying. But like, we gotta deal with it. So like, we're gonna go through heartbreak in high school. And most like adults and parents think that we can't go through it because we're too young to feel love, or like, they think that it's just stupid for us to think like this way about each other. But like we're
just mini adults here, guys.
And we're trying to learn our way around life and like around heartbreak and around relationships. Like we have no idea what that's like. We don't know like where we're going with things, and like this is the time when we're trying to experience life and do things and like figure things out about ourselves. And that's like frustrating because we're always thinking about it. And like we're always worried about what like other people will think about us, like who we like. This topic annoys me sometimes, but like I don't know. Because as I said, this is a time of experimenting and like doing all this. And like personally for me, I haven't done a whole lot. I've had my first kiss and that's about it. And like everybody almost, I emphasize almost, wants to do more, but we don't have the maturity level necessarily to understand what we're doing and how we're doing it and who it's gonna hurt, and yet we still do it anyways. And that's just like kind of how we live with things. And yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna move on to the next topic with Noodle, just because I don't really like holding the leopard geckos, because they're very antsy. And Sunshine, she's a good girl. She lets me hold her. But Herman, my boy, he will try to jump out of my hands almost all the time. But it's whatever. Anyway, next topic. I was kind of leading into it with the last one, but I got really distracted and started talking about boys and relationship stuff and like always. Anyway, back to the video. But we're always flippin' busy. Like, we've got 8 hours of school, 8 hours, 7 hours, 8 hours, 8 hours of school every day, waking up at usually the time that our parents go to work and like all that. And most of us afterwards have like after school activities. Like for me personally, it's cross country season right now. So I'm doing cross country. And then next season it's going to be basketball season. And the season after that it's going to be soccer season. And I'm always doing something active like that. And like you have this pressure on you to be better and like better improve yourself in sports and in school. And like our classes aren't freaking easy. Like having I have a story. So my math class personally for me is like pretty easy. Like her grading system and all that is pretty easy because like I don't know, it's like 65% of our grade is like worth test scores. But there's this other teacher at my school who 100% of your grade is your test scores. So like you can do your homework, like you have that choice to do your homework, but it won't freaking matter because as long as you do good on your test. And like it's like they expect us to jam all of this information inside of our head along with everything else that's going inside of our head, and like thinking about all these other things. And most teens who I've had experience with, like, have, like, rough home life and, like, have depression or, like, all this stuff is happening, like, in their life. And they, on top of that, have to, like, flippin' worry about getting good grades and worry about what tests they're gonna take next instead of worrying about their mental health and, like, why they're so stressed and, like, if the teacher's gonna yell at them in front of the class for not getting their homework done. My English teacher, sorry, no shade. But it's so frustrating. And, like, personally, I'm in almost all AP classes right now. Like, my schedule goes, I start off the day with Spanish 2, then it's Honors English 2, then it's Algebra 2, then it's Painting, then it's lunch, then it's Honors Chemistry, Career and Life Planning, and AP European History. I'm a flippin' sophomore in high school, and that's my schedule, and I also have cross country every day after school. And, like, I know it was my choice, but, like, I'm expected to take those classes because of how my grades are, and, like, I'm expected to be this type of way, even though it stresses the hell out of me. And, like, I have other things to worry about, like, at home, like, at cross country, and I'm always expected to be the best I can be, and then if I'm not, I have to get yelled at. And I'm trying to be the best I can be. I think we're all trying to be the best we can be. But it's so difficult for us with everything that we have going on. And it's so frustrating, I think, when adults and parents and even other teens, like, freaking blame us for not getting something done when...
Oh God, noodles going up my sleeve.
When we have all these things. And, like, I don't know. Just frustrates and annoys me, and I'm sure almost every teenager can agree with me on that one. As a teen, I want to do everything. There are a few things that I don't want to do, and most teenagers actually don't relate to what I'm about to say, but, like, I've never, like, drank or, like, done drugs or anything bad, and I think that's just kind of the way I was raised, and the fact that it, like, repulses me being around it. Like, I throw up when I'm around it. But, like, for most teens, they're gonna do that. But, like, for my sister specifically, when she was in high school, she would go to parties, and my mom would much rather her be home on her curfew time and, like, not sleep over at her friend's house and, like, drive unsafely to get home than her just sleep over at her friend's house because she thinks she's doing something dumb. And, like, I've heard so many stories about this, and it's like,
Dear parents, like, they're gonna do dumb
stuff.
Like, you're not gonna be able to stop.
So, yeah, that's it. Anyway, one last topic. This definitely isn't going to be the case for everyone, but for me specifically, I went to a private school from preschool to 8th grade. And I now go to a public high school. I much prefer my public high school than my private middle school. But there's so many freaking people at this school. And, like, I was the new girl. And, like, nobody knew who I was. They all knew each other from middle school and all that. I give up. And I think I've done pretty well for myself. Like, a fair amount of people know me. And, like, I'm friends with a fair amount of people, and I'm still with my closest friends who came with me from the middle school. And, like, it's all Gucci, man. It's Gucci. But, like, there are people I see, not at my school specifically, because I've actually never seen a bullying case at my school, but I have seen people from other schools, like, get bullied, and I'm like, why? As I said already, we already have it on our minds, so why do we have to bring each other down like that? Like,
Stop it. Get some help.
but, like, don't bully each other for no reason. Like, we're all dealing, and you adding to it is just making it way worse. And I am so done with teen movies and high school movies, like, portraying how, like, the fat kid always has to be the lonely one, or, like, the loser. Like I said before, I'm not the skinniest girl. Like, I'm definitely not, actually. But, like, I'm still doing good for myself. I'm still, like, healthy. And like I said, I know a lot of people, and a lot of people know me. And, like, I'm, like, not a loser or anything like that. And teen movies are still, like, portraying that. And I'm like,
This is not accurate, you guys.
like, there's no cliques. At least not that I see at my school. But, like, we don't have the popular crew or, like, the nerds. Like, it's not specifically set out for each other.
My needle's going in my sleeve again.
But, like, it's not specifically set out for each other. We all get along evenly. And maybe it's because of the school I'm at, like I said. But for the most part, I've never seen a horrible, horrible case like that. If anything, we have so much stress on ourselves that it's like, it's impossible for us to be like that, if it makes any sense at all what I'm saying. So, fun fact, this is right after I got done watching Sarah Burgess' A Loser on Netflix, and even though I'm deeply in love with Noah Centineo, that movie kind of got me a bit mad, and like, that's why I'm complaining about it so much. Future me is back, this time in my closet, just realizing that I forgot to film an outro for this video. So, thank y'all for watching. This was my first video. Hope you stick around, even though it was crap. No more cussing. Sorry there was so much random bleeping, but like, don't want to be demonetized the first try. But yeah, thanks for watching. Come back again.